Hello, this is FG back with you for Anbennar, continuing on with the Enteben campaign. We'll take Navy, do relations with Conwell. Alright, excellent. And now we have 2 years until war. Alright, Dame's tier deposit exhausted. I'll just wait for this to pop and get done. So we're gonna go from 15 production to basically the same. Yeah, we definitely promote on merit. It's like part of our identity. Alright, we definitely just start building up our actual infrastructure. Okay. Hey there, Ruby Hold. Okay. We proclaim a guarantee. Okay. This army is in absolutely excellent shape. And I can finally take this. Alright, goods produced. And now we can take this as well as this, which will reduce the cost of our cavalry to being basically the same as infantry, which is excellent. Alright, Dwarven Cartel thugs. Yep, increased tolerance. Alright, you know what? We can revoke that guarantee if you're not going to be allies with us. Okay. And we are going to declare for Laurentine itself. Alright, and then we will declare for Laurentine, and we will call in no one for right now. What does Gowed want? Do they have claims on this? No, they don't. They just want it. Alright, and I will declare for Laurentine. Obviously, I want to mark all of these as being of critical importance because they are. Alright. And we want Laurentine, and we'll call Lex in. Start off with. No, I forgot to turn my forts up. That is fine though. Alright, yeah, those guys can head that way. Call Arboron in. Do they? Yeah, they just have a war wizard. Yep. That is why all of my forts have been falling so quickly. Alright, we'll deal with them in a little bit. Alright, and what we want is this. And that. Siege all of these down. Who else wants to join in? They can. Alright, so from a wind tower, war reps, cash, excellent. Alright. These guys can all join up, go that way. Ruby hold out of the war reps, cash, Laurent. Yeah, we want this. And we can take that as well. Alrighty, excellent. Who else is in this war? Veritas. Alright. These guys can head down south. Istra War. For now. Coronate is likely to win in the Empire. Cornetier. Alright, and I will pay off another loan. And take that. Very populous. Yeah, take that. Alright, let's head this way. Same of them, pretty much. Where'd this general go? Needs to go that way. And then we can do economic growth. Emperor Stilvern, Istralor. Reps. Cannot force religion, even though that would be really funny. Yeah, cash. Bravery of the common man. It has only been a scant few years, but a new class of commoner knights has already proven themselves worthy of the title knight. Any naysayer need only observe that they are virtuous in life, strong in character, and relentless in battle to be convinced that they deserve knighthood as much as any aristocrat. Indeed, to properly honor their bravery, it is due that they be allowed to advance as far as benefits their ability and their chivalry, instead of the purity of their blood. Alright. Yeah, I'll build one there. And then from Istralor, we want that. And then might pillage their capital for fun. Nah, it's not worth it. That might be worth it though. It'd probably give me some trust with Wex. And is there anything else I can do? That's Cromwell. Yeah, I'll go ahead and clear that up. Alright, we can move back this way. Anbennar, alright. Wait, just give me Lorraine to reach. With the capture of Laurentane, the kingdom of Laurent is at an end. Though there might still be Silurials, and the government of Laurent might still exist, it is no longer what it wishes to be. Without the Rose Throne, there can be no legitimate Laurent. Now it is we who hold the hegemony of Lensinor. Push on, for there is yet more that must be done for Enteben, and we may yet reclaim Lornan's legacy. Alright. Excellent work. We will send our army to sit right there, and they will deal with any sort of rebellion that happens to pop up. Consequence of our rule. up as well. That trade efficiency guy. How dare they? Monstrous. Alright. Yep, we are over. Army of Lensinor. Once upon a time when the Sorcerer King's grip was still strong, Mogin marched alongside the newly arrived elves. There, strangely unharassed by the Sorcerer King's forces, they raised the banner of the Free Realms in town after town, finding castle after castle deserted. This was concerning, of course. Lensinor was the front line, and it made sense that it would have many soldiers garrisoning its lands and harassing its people, which is why the lack of their presence was all the more concerning. As the elves marched upon Lorentane itself, the truth was revealed. The Sorcerer King's forces had drawn back and concentrated their men into one great host, sinking to crush their new enemies in one decisive battle. Mogin would have died that day, should they have been ready. Dissolve that alliance. Yeah, we'll take that. Better cavalry, always good. Alright, the game has crashed. Alright. I am hoping what I did will fix the problem. Alright. And then we can take this like we did for Outriders. Alright, it crashed again. Hooray. Alright, we will give this one more try. Alright, Roy's Fort, and then... No, we don't care about that. No, I'm good. Alright. I'm gonna take a save. I believe I dealt with the offending bit of code with my hacker man skills. I did not. Alright. Alright, since the game is being quite difficult, I am going to end this episode right here and hopefully fix it later.